told my friend, I was like, you gotta follow two Instagram hotties. If you don't know the girls personally, unfollow them all. You get two.
Yeah.
Those are your two go-tos, and that's it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
he was like, damn, you had to follow so many chicks.
Tell me about your, I guess, experience right now when it comes to staying away from the masturbation, because I have something I want to bring up on that, and it was a simple fix for me, but for you, I know it's a lot more complex.
Oh, it's a complex one. It is a lot of. I found that social gatherings helps with my ability to be aroused and not need to do anything about it. If I'm sitting by myself, it's very easy to be distracted. I recognize it, and then from there, it's more of just keeping consistent and just having integrity with myself. Be like, no, I've told people about this. I have integrity with this. I'm going to stick to this. And sometimes things happen where you incorporate someone, another person, because you're like, well, I can't masturbate, so I'm just going to bring this person over and then be able to do things with that person. But I don't think NoFap's the answer. I think it causes a lot of relapse. And then I've relapsed on it so many times where it's just gotten me right back into the same old habits because it feels really good if you wait a long time. And I also did it really poorly where I would still watch porn and I would still edge, but I just wouldn't ejaculate. And that was not helping anybody. So now it's about recognition. Whenever it comes up, instead of reacting to it, I just notice the urge to open up a new tab. I notice the urge to go sit in my bedroom and just start going at it and sit with it instead of acting upon it. And I don't see, like, if I have the feeling, I'm not like, I have to leave or I have to do something else, because that for me, that's not dealing with the problem. It's just distracting myself from it. So it's more of being able to feel okay with those urges and not do anything about it.
Kind of just sitting with it and then letting it pass and get over it.
Yeah, it'll pass.
Yeah.
It always passes. There's some cool breathing you can do with it too. The orgasm mastery guy, Taylor, he did a couple of things where you breathe in and grab your balls and then breathe up and then like breathe, starting at your balls and then exhaling down and then grabbing your balls again, inhaling. It's good to do when you're alone because you don't want to be grabbing your balls out in public.
Unless, yeah, it's like a very secluded forest, then give it a yank.
Give it a yank.
Your balls, I mean.
What's your methodology? What was what you were talking about to help you with your journey here?
It's also part of my dopamine clamp. Of course, because masturbation is a big part of that, at least initially, and then it just dips. But for me, it was deleting some apps on my phone. It came to a point where, sure, Reddit has some interesting stories every now and then, or something that I can laugh at. But one, it's a waste of time. Ultimately, it's something that I lean on too far in a direction that's just not going to serve me. So deleted Reddit. And then also the bad thing about Reddit was I realized I was following way too many just naughty subreddits. So I just like, okay, it's got to go because this is the trigger of wanting to masturbate. So it's like, just
a lot of it.
Delete it.
Good for you.
And
yeah, Reddit seems to be a big one for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I never got into it because I was stubborn when I first started Reddit. I'm like, this is just nerds. So I purposely didn't join it. But a lot of my friends, they use that as their gateway. They start watching Reddit and then they get into the porn sites and it's like super easy to start getting horny on Reddit. Yeah. Which I've found too, because I'll look up stuff sometimes and I'll be really into it. And it's always Reddit links that I'm finding on different searches and image searches on Google and whatnot. Because I have porn blocked on my phone.
Oh, wow.
And I have my ex-girlfriend who doesn't talk to me, knows the password. So,
oof. Well, I guess that's kind of a good thing. But
it is. And I still have it on my computer, so it doesn't totally work. But
for me, it's not necessarily enough to make me want to masturbate. It's literally the nudity for me that triggers it. So I'm more blessed than most people because some people could probably walk by like a Victoria's Secret catalog and then just want to yank one out. Well, I mean, don't follow porn stars on Instagram.
I don't. I know if they're people. I told my friend, I was like, you got to follow two Instagram hotties. If you don't know the girls personally, unfollow them all. You get two. Yeah. Those are your two go-tos, and that's it. And I'm like, he was like, damn, you had to follow so many chicks. And I got to get back to it too. I got to start following girls again.
For me, that's been the biggest thing is one, I mean, obviously stay productive with work and stay off Reddit, and then I'm good. And it's probably also going to help my sleep longer term as well, because, you know, sometimes you get into that Reddit thing and then you just scroll. Like, it's even worse for me than Instagram. So know thyself and adjust accordingly.
It takes some stoicism too to just sit with it and just understand what's happening. It's easy to distract yourself, and that's never going to work. I've tried that many times, and it never is the method for me. Certain things help expressing those feelings, music or writing, but when it comes to being okay with understanding that that's how you're going to feel sometimes, I think it's important to sit with it and not be like, I need to release this feeling. Post nut clarity is a bitch, you know?
Yeah. It's unfortunate.